There's something almost sacred about the first meal of the day. You wake up, the world's still quiet, your body's asking for fuel. But what if I told you that the way most people start their morning might actually be setting them up for failure? Not just a bad day, but a bad cycle of cravings, energy crashes, stubborn weight gain, and creeping health issues that seem to come out of nowhere. The truth is, breakfast isn't harmless. It can heal, or it can quietly harm. And often, the foods that hurt you the most are the ones sitting right there on your table, the ones you trust without question. So today, I want to walk you through 6 breakfast choices most people never think twice about. Foods that seem innocent, even healthy, but could be sabotaging your health from the inside out. And at the end, I'll reveal the one food almost everyone assumes is a good start to the day, but carries a hidden danger you'll want to avoid. Let's dive in. First, flavored yogurt. It sounds healthy, doesn't it? Yogurt. Light, creamy, maybe even advertised as low-fat or good for digestion. But here's the thing no one's mentioning. That little cup often carries more sugar than a slice of cake. Hidden sugars, artificial sweeteners, preservatives, all masked under labels that scream natural and fit. And what happens when you spoon it up first thing in the morning? Your blood sugar spikes. Then it crashes, leaving you hungrier, more tired, craving more sugar before the clock even hits noon. The smarter choice: plain, full-fat Greek yogurt. Add your own fruit. Control what goes in. Keep your insulin steady without the sneaky sabotage. Next, the innocent-looking muffin. Maybe it's from the cafe. Maybe from your kitchen. But most muffins? They're nothing but cakes dressed up for breakfast. Made with refined white flour, oils, and enough sugar to rival a donut. Muffins hit your bloodstream like a wrecking ball. Little fiber. No protein to slow things down. And before you know it, you're reaching for another coffee or snack just to wake up. Here's a rule of thumb. If it crumbles like dessert, it acts like dessert in your body. Then cereal. Cereal. The one that's been marketed to us since childhood as the perfect start to the day. Bright boxes, health claims, maybe even sprinkled with whole grains. But pour a bowl, and what do you really get? Refined carbs, processed sugars, artificial additives, a fast-burning fuse that lights up your glucose levels, then leaves you drained. And those health labels? Mostly smoke and mirrors. Real fuel doesn't come from a box. It comes from foods that keep you full, focused, and balanced long after breakfast ends. Fourth, donuts and sugary pastries. I don't need to explain why these are dangerous, but what I will say is this. What starts as just one treat quickly becomes habit. And habits, especially the kind laced with refined sugars and trans fats, chip away at your body's resilience bit by bit. They don't just feed cravings. They feed inflammation. They set the stage for insulin resistance, weight gain, and a sluggish metabolism, all before 10 a.m. Fifth, processed meats like bacon and sausages. Now I know, this one stings for many people. Bacon smells like comfort. Sausages feel like tradition. But behind that sizzle is a cocktail of saturated fats, sodium, and chemical preservatives. Nitrates. Nitrites. Words most people skip past on ingredient labels. But what they don't skip is their effect, raising blood pressure, stiffening arteries, fueling inflammation. You deserve better. Better proteins, cleaner fats, fewer hidden dangers. Finally, bottled smoothies and fruit juices. They seem so harmless, don't they? Bright colors, fruits on the label, claims like vitamin-packed or antioxidant-rich. But peel back the label, and you'll find most bottled smoothies are sugar bombs in disguise. Juices strip away fiber, leaving you with liquid sugar that hits your system like a freight train. Sure, it feels light, convenient, but it robs you of what fruit should give you, slow, steady energy and nourishment that sticks. And now, the one food many people trust implicitly. Granola. Yes, granola. It's often marketed as wholesome, natural, even superfood-packed. But here's the catch. Most store-bought granolas are dense with added sugars, oils, and syrups. A small handful can hold more calories and sugar than a candy bar. And because it sounds healthy, people eat it by the bowlful. Unaware it's quietly sabotaging their blood sugar, their weight goals, their energy. Here's what I want you to remember. Breakfast isn't about restriction. It's about protection. You don't need to starve. You don't need fancy powders or complicated routines. You need real, whole foods that serve your body, not sneak behind your back. Because every morning is an opportunity to reset, to give your body a calm, steady start. to avoid the traps that drain your energy, cloud your focus, and stack up silent damage. And if you found yourself nodding through this, if something clicked, I encourage you to share this. Someone you care about might be starting their day with these hidden dangers without even realizing it. And if you want more straight talk health insights like this, stick around. Subscribe. Don't miss the next one, because the small choices today, they become the foundation for the health you'll have tomorrow. Take care of yourself. I'll see you soon.